We know that you're asking for the best ARs and we got you. Although instead of a long top 10, we're gonna give you the 6 and the only 6 ARs you need this season. This list has been made with a couple of ranked warriors and competitive players, so if it changes a bit from what we usually present you, don't worry because it's normal, and we just wanted to present you the only weapons that the best players in the game use. For a quick honorable mention, we have the Odin. It's the weapon that T1 players recommend the most to me, and there's a reason for that. The Odin is a passive AR that requires incredibly good accuracy for two reasons. First, it has a super slow fire rate with 414 RPM, which is the slowest full auto in the AR category. And second, due to its multipliers, if you want to get a 2-shot kill, you need to hit these hitboxes. Apart from that, the Odin is obviously very slow, so even if it's an AR, the playstyle with it would look a lot more like an LMG. Unless you have crazy accurate aim, we'd advise you not to go for it and rather go for other long-range alternatives, which we'll cover in just a bit. Here's the Gunsmith for the Odin. The usual pro build features either the long shot perk or the FMJ perk, but for our usual ranked purposes, a magazine or a red dot will be better. At number 5, we got the Type 19. It's the most common flex AR in competitive play, and it's also one of the best flex ARs in the game, even if you don't have the mythic Type 19. It has 15 meters of potential 3-shot kill if you're able to hit the head and the chest or arms, and it has 31 meters of 4-shot kill if you're able to hit the chest or arms twice, which honestly is pretty consistent, especially since the recoil and the flinch are really low and easy to control. On the mobility side, well, it fits exactly the standard of a flex AR. 3.7 meters per second of strafe, 6 meters per second of sprint, and about 260 milliseconds of ADS time. It's got a 48 round mag with a fairly quick reload time, and the fire rate is pretty good with 750 RPM, making it quite easy to get comfortable with. One thing that makes T1 and ranked warriors love it a bit more than they should is that the Mythic has one of the cleanest iron sights ever seen in COD Mobile. But trust me, unlike the Krig, the Type 19 with the red dot or just with the iron sight isn't shaky. It just feels good. We didn't go over the BSA or the bullet speed, but they're pretty standard and shouldn't cause you any trouble in the effective range, which is 43 meters. Here's one example of a pro player build for the Type 19, but for ranked, we need something a bit more versatile, so that's what we're going for. And if you need the red dot, you can just take off the barrel. Moving over to number 4, we have the KN-44. It's the best main AR in the game for non-T1 players, or for those who can't use the Odin very effectively. Basically, it has 58 meters of 4-shot kill if you're able to hit the chest or head once above 38 meters, or if you're able to hit the arms twice, which is fairly easy to achieve. In close range, you can get a 3-shot kill if you can hit the head once or the chest twice, which is a bit unlikely to happen, but still doable. Unlike most main ARs, the KN still maintains a great mobility with only 280 milliseconds of ADS time, which is about 80 to 100 milliseconds faster than most main ARs, and 3.31 meters per second of strafe, which is enough to dodge some bullets. It boasts a 44 round mag with about 1.5 seconds of reload time, which is honestly decent enough for a long range role. One thing I want to draw your attention to is the recoil. Here's the recoil pattern, and as you can see, the first 12 bullets have a fairly low recoil, and after that is quite a huge jump, so if you plan on using it, don't spam for long durations. Here's the Gunsmith build for the KN-44. At the third spot, we have the DRH. It's probably the most recommended by ranked warriors, and while not recommended a lot by T1, it makes sense. The DRH OTM mag, which makes it especially good, is banned in competitive play. Now, in the usual top 10, I recommend the EM2 and the AK-47 alongside the DRH. The reason why T1 and ranked warriors prefer the DRH is twofold. Firstly, the reload speed is incredibly fast, and secondly, it has a 210 millisecond time to kill if you get a 3-shot kill. This means you can outgun a Fennec by 10 milliseconds if you start shooting at the same time. The range isn't particularly insane, the magazine size is quite small, and the mobility is closer to the Odin than the Type 19 for a kind of flex AR. Here's the Gunsmith build for the DRH. At the second spot, we have the HVK-30, the absolute most recommended weapon by ranked warriors. Yes, in second place. Even though it has a 29 meter 4-shot kill range, an infinite 5-shot kill range, and 3-shot potential if you land a headshot up to 29 meters, or chest shot up to 18 meters. It boasts better mobility than the Type 19, while offering a significantly better range. The flinch is fairly low, and it has decent BSA. The only two drawbacks to this weapon are the magazine size, with only 28 bullets, and the recoil pattern, which kind of goes in an S shape. For Search and Destroy, TDM, frontline play, it's definitely one of the strongest weapons. Here's the Gunsmith build you can use for the HVK-30. Now, in the number 1 spot, we have a weapon that neither ranked warriors nor T1 players recommended, because when I made a survey, the gun wasn't even out yet. We waited this long to talk about the BP-50 because we really thought it would get nerfed mid-season due to how overpowered it seemed. Specifically, up to 16 meters, it can kill within 189 milliseconds, and then within 252 milliseconds, no matter where you hit the enemy. The rest of the stats are pretty much identical to a PDW, with better flinch when you get shot. No matter your playstyle, the BP-50 is a top contender for the best weapon in the game. Here's the Gunsmith for it. Now, you may have great aim, but what do you do when you run out of bullets? Here's the best secondary weapons you can switch to, just in case.